And one more to go. Last one, they're all on. What do you do? Put your spring washer down to protect the aluminium. And use a nice pick scrubber. It's located. Spring on. Collets. And I always use a can of brake clean to clean everything individually as well. Really good preparation stuff, it's class. And then just get our spring compressor. And with the spring compressor on, now we just got to drop the collets in there. It's pretty tricky doing it with trying to do it with one hand. It's quite good with the diesels because there's only 8 valves and there's usually quite a bit more room, so it's not as bad. Even if you just drop them in, then use your pick. Make sure it's super clean. Here we go. Second one. Basically they're on a taper, so if you get them below the lip or on the lip, release it and they should pop in. And then I like to take a soft hammer, just give it a tap on the valve. So if you hold the valve with your other hand so you can feel that it's moved. Good. And if one of them was going to release or hasn't seated right, hopefully then by doing the test with the hammer, that should, if it was going to fail, it would just pop it off straight away now. Better to happen now than obviously in your motor, because you'll drop a valve and smash things. Valves are on good. Now it's time just to fit the cam followers, camshaft in, bearing carrier on, and then check the clearances and then go from there. And because it's quite an old engine, I mean it's a 400 quid van, so you know I'm trying to not be too fussy with it. But if you can see in here on the old cam follower, the solid lifter, you can see the hardening's kind of started to wear off. It's quite worn. I mean, if this was like a mint ride or something something high end, or you wanted to keep it forever, you would probably change this out or replace it, because it's quite worn. But it'll be alright for an old banger. So let it sit on there. Oh, sorry, that's the other end. Number one's here. Been through and checked the valve clearances with the various feeler blades, and as you do that, you just write it all down. So cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, inlet and exhaust. That's the measured clearances, and your min max for each. So these cylinder 1 and 2 on the inlet side, they're on the maximum. That's okay though. I mean, it's an old girl, she's all good. And the only one out of spec is cylinder 1 exhaust valve, which is 0.50 millimeters. So I've got 4 different lifters there of various thicknesses, so I'm going to measure them and see if there's one that's a little bit smaller than this one, bigger, to take up the clearance, to lower the clearance on the between the cam lobe and the follower. So I'll go and do that, and if not, I'll still run it, because I mean it's an old engine, an old van, so it's not a game changer. But yeah, so that's where I'm at now. So I got the camshaft out. Take this follower out here. Now I'll go and measure it up and change it out for a slightly bigger one if possible. So I managed to find one here that's 0.1 of a millimeter bigger than the other one, so it'll take the clearance up and should be all good now. So I'll put this one in and just put the camshaft back in and check it out again. should be good to go. Yeah, so that done the trick. The new clearance on that exhaust valve there is 0.43, so it's come down from a loose fitting 0.50 to 0.43, so yeah, we're all good now. Basically just ready for final assembly now, so yeah, let's carry on. Put the new cam seal in and seal this bearing carrier here. Okay guys, so now got the head on, got everything done, timed up, fluids in, and I've done a EGR delete with the adapter. It's about £35. So yeah, everything's ready. Fuel system's primed, coolant bled. These are the bleeds, the heater matrix bleed 1, 2. So now crank it over and fire it up. I've done an oil change as well, fresh oil and filter. Yeah, it does it. I'll show you what the rev counter's doing. If you hold it floored, like now, it's just building up the revs there. Seems to idle right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to change out the mass airflow meter up there. It did look the element looked pretty burnt out. So, anyway.